scenario. So here the scenario was very, very simple, just preparing the data, optimizing the model, creating a mesh, applying the materials so that we can visualize something into the game engine. And here we have the asset ready. Thank you, Unreal. Auto-saving anytime. So you directly have the model, which was a wire file here at the beginning of PiXYZ pipeline, and which is now something that you can visualize and use in any game engine. You have the tessellation, you have the material assignment, you have the UVs here to display the carbon fiber. You have everything ready for visualization. So now any new model coming from Nissan design department can be used into this, this pipeline and can be prepared the same way as this, this concept car. So that can save a lot of time to the visualization teams. If they want to review their new designs in a virtual reality application or in a real-time car configurator, they can directly push the data into a pipeline scenario and get their model ready for visualization, optimized with materials, everything they want. So Studio Standard help you to define your process manually using the GUI. Studio Editor allow you to reproduce your manual data preparation through a script that can be run in one click, which is faster than applying all the process manually. And once you have really validated your process and you know that it can be repeated for a large amount of data or for a very complex model, you can reuse this scenario into PiXYZ pipeline or Connect to increase the performances and completely automatize your process. It has been a while since I didn't hear anyone else, so if you have any questions or comments, please feel free.
I'm still alive.
Any questions, anyone?
I just say that was very helpful to go through. Appreciate the showing the pipeline.
Okay, great. So that's why it's difficult to, we cannot provide pipeline as is because pipeline is just a black box with nothing at first. This GUI here is just a simple, cute GUI. It's just here to help an administrator running the pipeline. Here, for example, I have a scenario from Airbus. You have two settings, input directory, output directory. So this is the inputs, these are the outputs. And what I can do is click on run. When I do that, here is my batch mode running and it's finished. Actually, PiXYZ now is running. It's listening this directory, and anytime I will drop a file into this directory, actually, let's do that together. I think it's this one. You see here input, output. I'm going to remove everything from the input directory. I can select files. So the process for Airbus was to handle step file plus XML file coming together into the input folder. And if I drop them into the input, we should see up in a minute here, you see the window here is moving. There is operation runnings and the files available in the input folder are on a go. They have been processed by PiXYZ and removed by the scenario. And guess what? They are now in the output directory, processed through the scenario. So we generate a FBX file, which was the high LOD, and we generated also 3 GLTF file at 3 different LODs. Plus, we copy and paste the step and the XML file, so the native 3D models. We copy them from the input directory directly through the output. This is exactly a scenario, what a scenario is. You have an input folder, you have an output folder. PiXYZ is running all the time, so I can reproduce the operation with another set of files. Go back to input, paste my files. PiXYZ will wake up automatically just by detecting that something is appeared in the folder. the scenario is running again. I go back to